Hey guys, what's poppin'? Today is gonna be the EX raid compilation I promised a week or two ago. It's been a while since I said I would put it up, but I'm gonna put it up. And these are the last three I've done. And that would be the 27th of June, the 5th of July, and then yesterday, which would be the 12th. I do have another pass for next week on Thursday. So, yeah, things are looking pretty good for EX passes, which is pretty good, considering I had a massive drought. I did not get a single EX pass until April, and I got my first Mewtwo in April. I now have 6. I got a couple in early June. And I now have 3 from this last streak I have. So I've gotten 4 passes for 4 waves in a row. I've done 3 of them, and now the 4th one is next week. So aside from discussing that, and I'm just going to talk randomly about what's happening in these Mewtwo raids. Big news, like we all thought, Zapdos has been confirmed as the second research reward. Well, a lot of people thought it would be Moltres, but it's Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. That's their order in the decks. The only reason it was released as Articuno, Moltres, Zapdos was because of the GoFest contest, right? So I was assuming it would be released in Pokedex order. But whatever the case, we all just assumed, right, that we'd get one of the remaining 2 legendary birds, and the third one would of course be the final legendary bird, right? So that's confirmed. Zapdos has been confirmed as the second unlock, which means Moltres will probably be the third one. Shiny Zapdos has also been confirmed as a possible encounter. So it'll be like Articuno Day. All gyms except for the ones hosting EX raids in the upcoming week will have Zapdos for 3 hours. Zapdos, in a change from Articuno Day, Zapdos obtained on Zapdos Day will know the fast move Thundershock. Now, it wasn't called exclusive, and that usually means you can't TM for it, but I'm going to assume until we're told otherwise that you will not be able to TM any previous Zapdos you own from Charge Beam, which is Zapdos' current quick move, to Thundershock. I'm assuming that you will only be able to get Thundershock on Zapdos obtained on that day, which is why I'm going to go out and I'm going to participate and get that shiny. Get some nice Thundershock Zapdos, shiny or not. Either way. So, discussing, not just, oh yeah, I forgot to explain what happened here. So just a little quick aside. I did this Mewtwo raid, and then, coming out of it, right at the catch screen, I realized that the recording software had crashed in background. I always check for this, if it runs for too long, it crashes. For too long, sometimes if it runs for more than an hour, say, it crashes, which is why I did Articuno Day in parts. Just to top 2, the last hour was a little bit too hectic for me to close my app and then start recording again. And my current phone just can't handle recording for longer than an hour at a time. So, what happened was that happened, it crashed during the raid. But I did get the catch sequence, you saw that, and the Mewtwo was all too exciting. Well, the Mewtwo that I caught. I still have it because I'm not to that point where I'm ready to transfer an EX raid Pokemon. So I still have every single Mewtwo I've gotten. And I also decided to include, the Dratini I got. The Dratini is now a reward for completing a Tier 3 or higher raid. So there was a stop that passed that quest out right in front of that gym. So this is one from the day. I did get this when I checked to make sure that the recording software will be ready to go for this one. I think this one I got the best Mewtwo I've ever seen. It was 91%. I just had terrible luck with Mewtwo IVs for getting really good ones. So, the first one was 80%. Then my next one was 84. Number 3 was 89. And then I got 82 and 80% Mewtwo for 4 and 5. And then this one's 91. So hopefully we'll get better IV ones. But speaking of that, there is discussion rumor mill is that Mewtwo will be the ultimate unlock. So like if we unlock all three, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, then Mewtwo will be the final unlock, the ultimate one for completing the 3 challenges, right? And he'll be available the same way as the previous 3. And now with signature moves thrown into the mix, like not just signatures, but you know, special moves for the Pokemon on that day. So Zapdos will be getting Thunder Shock. I don't know what Moltres could be getting, because Fire Spray and Overheat are the best moves. There's we'll have to see what Moltres could get. Moltres may not get anything, because it's already pretty much made. All it's missing is the shiny. But for Mewtwo, his signature move of Psystrike is in the game files and has been since day 1 of the game's release, actually, from the very beginning. But Mewtwo himself has never had access to this move. Like, the Game Master was never added to his move pool. So, that's interesting. And we're in the final minute now, so I'm going to try and wrap things up. This was just supposed to be a really quick, you know, recap of all the EX raids I've done. It's technically a raid log, but, you know, it's a little bit special because it's Mewtwo. But there it is. That's actually 91%, which is pretty good. And like right now, I think Psystrike's kind of a joke. I think it's like 2 bar and 50 base power according to the game data, which is terrible. But Niantic is not above making last-minute Game Master changes to moves before they're released, right? So what it is in the game data now doesn't matter. But you know, they could release Mewtwo with Psystrike for that day, and that'd be pretty sweet. And possibly the shiny too, which is also in the game data. So keep your eyes out. Keep the hype going. This is actually the last bit of it. I'm not going to keep you too long after this compilation ends. This was just supposed to be a really quick video, as I said before. So this is it. I catch this. There it is. That's it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for more. And I'll see you guys in the next one.